News Channel 5 on your side presents Kaleidoscope, focusing on people who make a difference in Northeast Ohio communities.
Hello everyone, good to have you with us today. Let me tell you this, Small Business Week will be celebrated the first week in May, and with me this afternoon are Jumpstart Incorporated Principal of Inclusion, Gloria Ware, and Ben Holbert, who is Business Opportunity Specialist at the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District. They're here to talk about opportunities for small business owners and events around Small Business Week. Later on, we'll hear from Terry Eason, who is Director of Gift Planning at the Cleveland Foundation, and Justin Horton, Founding Partner and Wealth Advisor at Stratus Wealth Partners. They'll tell us about the 2016 African American Philanthropy Summit. And on the broadcast after that, the pastor of Corey United Methodist Church, the Reverend James Robertson, and music director Joseph McCorvey will talk about the Rust College a cappella choir's upcoming performance in Cleveland. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Leon Bibb. This is Kaleidoscope, and as we always say, so we begin. Beginning with two good folks here, Gloria Ware, who's Principal Inclusion Specialist with Jumpstart Incorporated, and Ben Holbert, who's Business Opportunity Specialist for the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District. Good to have you both here.
Good to be here.
Yeah, good
Thank
folks.
you.
Good folks. Two good folks, easily said right here. Ben, let's start with you now. The Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District is involved in the Small Business Week. Tell me about your company's involvement with that.
Last year we had a program where we had a reception where we recognized small businesses that participate with the Sewer District's Business Opportunity Program. So we want to make it a little bit bigger this year. So I contacted Gloria, and we got in touch with a couple of other partners here in town, ECDI, First Federal Lakewood, also the Small Business Administration, and we said, let's put together a week of programming where we can help those smaller businesses do more business. And so Gloria said, she raised her hand and she said, come on, let's do it, and that's why we're here together today.
So Jumpstart jumped in.
Absolutely.
We can say that.
Yes.
Tell us what Jumpstart is, what it does, Gloria.
Yeah, so Jumpstart is a nonprofit organization focused on economic development, and we use the tool of entrepreneurship to do that. So we were founded about 10 years ago with the goal of helping to revitalize Northeast Ohio by creating a robust entrepreneurial ecosystem for those aspiring to grow their businesses and create jobs in the region. So we connect entrepreneurs to capital, education and training, and networking and business opportunities such as those with the sewer district.
What's going to happen on this Small Business Week, the first week of May?
So Jumpstart, we will actually be jump-starting the Small Business Week with an event sponsored by Phenomenal Woman magazine at Jumpstart on the 29th. And we'll be talking about our Core City Cleveland program, which is focused on working with individuals and businesses in the city of Cleveland to help to connect them to all of the resources, not just during Small Business Week, but throughout the year.
Ben, why did the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District decide to get involved in this?
For a couple of reasons, and one thing I do want to mention too as well, the Sewer District is going to be a part of that program on the 29th as well. Tiffany Jordan, who is the Manager of Contracts and Compliance, she's going to be on the panel. And to dovetail into your question, the Sewer District is going to do about $2 billion worth of work over the next 5 years. So what we're trying to do is get as many smaller businesses, women-owned businesses, and minority businesses to participate, and they have to get certified. And so that's where the Sewer District comes in. We provide free certification. We let these contractors, anywhere from construction companies to someone who may do catering, all the way down, we provide opportunities for them to do business with the Sewer District.
How do people hook up now to get involved in this? And what are going to be the dates of your event? It's the first week of May.
Correct.
And how do people get involved in this?
They can contact either Jumpstart or they can contact the Sewer District, and we have a website that'll be available where all that information is going to take place. But basically, rolling down the week, we're going to have programs with ECDI, Jumpstart as well on the 29th, the program she just referenced. We're also going to do tours of the Sewer District. We are limited in space, but we're going to put that information on our website where people can come and see, you know, when it rains and when they flush, where the water goes and how we clean it up and put it back into the Great Lakes and make it great again.
We all plug into that system one way or the other.
One time or another during the day.
Yes.
I got some phone numbers on the bottom of the screen and websites down at the bottom of the screen. You might want to write these numbers down if you want to get involved in this. Why is this important for small businesses to get together and talk about these kinds of things?
Well, it's important because what we find is that many times small business owners are operating in isolation. They're very busy working in their business and don't often have the time or the tools or resources to work in their business. And we find that if we can get small business owners to take the time out to connect to the right resources at the right time for them, it helps them to grow better revenues, create more jobs, which in turn creates more vibrancy for the region.
Yeah. A little bit ago, Ben said that the sewer district was going to be doing more than $2 billion worth of business here in Northeast Ohio.
Yes.
And small businesses can plug in.
Absolutely.
Because it's not just the sewer district doing all the work. There are a lot of smaller businesses that can ally.
Absolutely. Yes.
And that's what you're talking about here.
And that's what, so at Jumpstart, we have been working primarily in the tech space, but we realized that there's a huge opportunity to work with businesses outside of the tech space because a lot of businesses are not, while Cleveland was actually noted as being one of the top 50 cities in the world for entrepreneurship, many of our small business owners, especially those that are living in the city of Cleveland, are not aware of these resources.
Ben, where are you going to do this? Where are you doing this?
One place is going to be at Jumpstart. That's the kickoff at Jumpstart.
That's East 66th Street and 67th Street.
Yes.
I wrote 67 and said 60. East 67th Street and Euclid.
Carnegie. Yes.
That's good
Leon,
enough.
come on, get it together. Okay, thank you. You tell us where it's going to be.
It's 6701 Carnegie Avenue. So,
And that's what's going to be. And people can make a phone call and get in line for this.
Right, because it's free, and that's the thing that's important too. A lot of times people seem to feel like, oh, I've got to spend X amount of dollars to get the resources. Well, a lot of these programs that are available in Cleveland are free, so we just want them to take advantage of it.
More information on everything we're talking about by making a phone call. You see the number at the bottom of the screen, 216-881-6600. There's another number as well. We're going to give 363-3400 as well. You can call and get more information. You see emails and websites down at the bottom of the screen. Get more information on what Gloria and Ben have been talking about. Gloria Ware, Principal Inclusion Specialist with Jumpstart Incorporated. Ben Holbert, who's Business Opportunity Specialist with the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District. Many thanks for being on the broadcast.
Thank you, Leon. Always a pleasure.
And once again, it's going to be at East 67th Street and Carnegie. East 67 and Carnegie. We stand corrected. Many thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on
It's
the
a pleasure being
broadcast.
here. Thank you.
I'll take a break. I'll be right back. This is Kaleidoscope. Back in a moment. You're in touch with Kaleidoscope. I'm Leon Bibb. Always glad to have you with us. The 2016 African American Philanthropy Summit takes place Saturday, April the 23rd, at Tri-C's Corporate East College. And the Director of Gift Planning at the Cleveland Foundation, Terry Eason, is here. And the founding partner and wealth advisor at Stratus Wealth Partners, Justin Horton, is also here to tell us more about this event. Good to have you both here.
Thank you.
Things are well at Cleveland Foundation, Terry?
Absolutely.
I'm glad to hear that. Tell me about this. What is the African American Philanthropy Committee of the Cleveland Foundation? What do you do?
Sure. Actually, the committee is an advisory group of leaders who have come together to support the foundation's mission and to promote education and awareness about giving back. And they are doing this by increasing the knowledge within our community and helping others understand the importance of wealth preservation and education through philanthropy.
And the Cleveland Foundation has been doing this perhaps longer than any other foundation of its type in the United States.
Absolutely.
I
We're
understand
the first,
You're the very first
and the oldest community foundation in the world.
Worth trillions and trillions of dollars, or billions, certainly in the billions. And it's a good thing, Cleveland Foundation, a wonderful, wonderful thing. You're involved with this, Justin Horton. You're co-chair of this event. What's going to happen at this event?
We've got an exciting day planned, and this is the second philanthropy summit that I've been able to co-chair. I've been a part of the committee for, I think, almost 8 years. I'm the most excited about this upcoming summit because we've got not only fantastic speakers with Jeff Johnson from Jeff's Nation starting off the day, and Donna Brazil as our keynote speaker, but we are introducing a concept called the philanthropy tank. And that is going to be an exciting moment. Yep. Jeff Johnson and Donna Brazil.
We'll get a shot of this. Keep talking about what
Okay.
you're going to do.
So the philanthropy tank, modeled after the popular show Shark Tank, which I think is on this network, was designed to give nonprofits here in the local community an opportunity to introduce their cause and build a case for support in front of the summit participants. So over the last several weeks, we've gone out, we've solicited responses from a number of nonprofits around town. They've provided some feedback to us. We've whittled that list down to 9 participants that are actually going to participate and do a presentation for us at the summit.
This is going to be Saturday, April the 23rd at the Tri-C Corporate College East facility. That's at 4400 Richmond Road in Warrensville Heights, right off the I-271, right in that corridor. What do you want folks to take away from who attend this philanthropy summit?
We want folks to understand the importance of giving back. And interesting enough, as we mentioned, this is our 4th biennial summit. We've built off of the feedback that we received from all of our attendings over the prior years. And so last time we had this, we heard from our attendees, and they said, we want to understand how we can connect our philanthropy to specific causes. And so at the end of the day, we want to create some synergies. We want to demystify the whole thought of being a philanthropist, understanding that it is not about the amount, it's about giving back and having a cause that you can support and establishing a legacy.
Justin, you're specifically reaching out to African Americans in this vein. What's the message you want to convey specifically to African Americans?
Well, I think, you know, as Terry said, demystifying philanthropy, one of the things that we've learned over the years of doing the summit is that African Americans are amongst the highest givers as a percentage of income. And so, as Terry mentioned, in terms of educating African Americans, we want to take that philanthropic spirit that we have and teach people maybe how to be a little bit more strategic with their giving. So when it comes to creating funds and creating a legacy and having that money last in perpetuity, that's what we really want to focus on.
This event is going to be Saturday, April the 23rd at Tri-C's Corporate College East. That's at 4400 Richmond Road in Warrensville Heights. How do people get in line for this now? And what's it cost, and what's it mean to get in line? How do you sign up to go?
Well, first of all, I want to say it is because of the generosity of our presenting sponsor, Medical Mutual, that we were able even to have this wonderful event. And essentially, anyone who would like to register, they can go right to our website, www.clevelandfoundation.org. And the cost, registration, is very modest. It's for young adults, 25 and younger, it's $20, up to April 12th, which is the early bird registration, it's $30, and then after April 12th, until it's sold out, it's $40. And so, again, the excitement is beyond compare with Jeff Johnson of Jeff Nation, as well as Donna Brazil, who's really going to talk about how we can create new pathways of civic engagement and change through philanthropy. It is going to be a phenomenal event.
You can go to the website, clevelandfoundation.org/AAPC. You can find more information on everything we've been talking about, or you can make a telephone call to that number on the screen, 615-7199. More information on everything that we've been talking about here. Good to have you on the broadcast, Terry Eason and Justin Horton. We wish you well, and this is important, what we're talking about.
Yes.
This is the difference between success and failure sometimes.
That's right.
Okay, thank you, Justin.
Thank you.
He's founding partner and wealth advisor for Stratus Wealth Partners. He's co-chair of this entire event, and Terry Eason, director of gift planning at the Cleveland Foundation. Many thanks. Once again, April 23rd, Saturday, Tri-C Corporate College East on Richmond Road in Warrensville Heights. Taking a break, this is Kaleidoscope. I'll be right back after these words, especially for you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Kaleidoscope. I'm always glad to have you with us. Corey United Methodist Church will host the Rust College a cappella choir Monday, April the 18th. The Reverend James Robertson and its music director at Corey, Joseph McCorvey, are here to share about this event. Good to have you with us. The Reverend James Robertson, seated on the left, pastor of Corey United Methodist Church. Joseph McCorvey, music director, seated on the right. Thank you, gentlemen. Things are well, I would imagine, at Corey United Methodist Church?
Yes, they are. Yeah. By the grace of God, we are continuing to carry on, and God is blessing us.
And you're going to be carrying on with a fine concert coming up on Monday, April the 18th. Tell me about this Rust College a cappella choir.
Rust College a cappella choir. It's a renowned choir that has made appearances all over the world. And particularly the brand of music continues to carry on a tradition that is deeply rooted within the African-American religious experience.
Yeah.
So,
What do you think? We've got some video right here playing, Joseph McCorvey. Tell me about why you like this choir.
Well, first of all, I've had a chance to attend a lot of their concerts in and around the country. And I also know the music director who's just taken over a few months ago. And he's very good and a perfectionist. So, but the choir everywhere, they've performed. They've just had rousing response from the audience. I mean, they're just a great group of young people, and they sing absolutely fabulously.
Yeah. And they're going to be performing at the church itself.
Yes.
Which is at East 105th Street, 1117 East 105th Street. That's right at the corner of Drexel Avenue and East 105th Street in the heart of the Glenville neighborhood, if my memory serves me correct. I grew up not too far away from there. Tell me why music is so vital in church services.
Well, first of all, music, as they always say, it's a universal language. No matter what social or economic, or any kind of background, wherever you're from, everybody can relate with music. And so with the worship experience, that carries over as well there. And when you have that music, it sets the tone that allows for the receiving of the message and the worship experience.
Yeah. Pastor Robertson, you mix that good music with somebody who can do some good preaching like you. You've got something going there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because the music sets the tone, and there's an old expression that the Spirit will not descend without a song. And so it happens with the song.
So folks who want to go see this event, and this is going to be at 7 o'clock in the evening at Corey United Methodist Church, April 18th, 1117 East 105th Street in Cleveland. What's the cost of the tickets for this?
The cost of the tickets?
$20 for adults and $10 for students, anyone with an ID or student ID. And what we want to also really focus on is the young people, because this school has been in the area to recruit for the school. And we want those students who don't want that $10 to be a barrier. We have people who have donated funds for those people who need tickets, who can't afford to be there.
And this college is down in Mississippi. You and I were chatting just before we started the broadcast today. Rust College down in Mississippi. What else is going on at Corey United Methodist Church? I shouldn't say what else is going on. A lot's going on, because you're telling the word. You're doing the Lord's work there.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else you want to talk about that's happening at Corey United Methodist Church?
Absolutely. We recently partnered with Park Synagogue, and we're doing something called the Little Free Libraries to read youth. Young people can come and borrow a book. If they return it, that's good. But if they don't, the goal is to get books and reading done within the sense of the community.
And this is quite a statement. You've got a Methodist church partnering with a synagogue. We've got Christians and Jews.
Absolutely.
And we can find there is common ground there. Christianity grew right out of Judaism.
Absolutely.
So speak a little bit about why that's important for you.
That's important to me because, one, Park Synagogue started within a Glenville community. As a matter of fact, we're in their old Jewish community center building.
In their building.
And they seek to do some work within the community. And so it's a good thing to partner and across religious and denominational lines. Always important.
Okay. Once again, it's going to be a big the Rust College a cappella choir, and that's from Mississippi, performing at Corey United Methodist Church on April the 18th, which is a Monday evening at 7 o'clock, and that's at 1117 East 105th Street.
Absolutely.
1117 East 105th Street.
Yes.
This is important. This touches your heart. You're the music director at Corey.
That's right.
This has got to touch your heart.
Yes, we've been anticipating this, and we can't wait for it to happen. Also want to mention, too, for those who will be attending the concert, we'll have secured parking during the course of the evening, so there'll be attendants to walk people to and from their cars as well. So they don't have to worry about the safety or anything like that. We got that all covered. They'll have a great experience.
We've kept the phone number on the screen during much of this interview, 451-0460 or 765-8247. Both of those in the 216 area code. You can get more information on everything we're talking about, or you can go to Corey UMC, Corey United Methodist Church, CoreyUMC.org for more information on everything we're talking about. Singing the praises of the Lord.
Thank you.
That's what's going to be happening.
Absolutely.
I feel a sermon coming on, but I'll let you do that one. Thank you, Pastor Robertson and Joseph McCorvey. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll take a break. We'll hear from Samia Bray of the Urban League of Greater Cleveland right after these words. Samia Bray, Director of Emerging Programs and Institutional Advancement at the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, speaks today, giving us commentary.
Yes, Leon, today I thought it would be appropriate to speak about two things, gratefulness and gratitude. As we look at the Urban League moving into its centennial, and we look at relationships like today, being here on Kaleidoscope, being here with you, how we're so grateful to have the opportunity to do this for nearly 100 years.
The Urban League has been out there doing the work of the people.
Yes, empowering communities and changing lives for nearly 100 years. And to have good relationships. Everybody that's been on the show today, we've touched them or they've touched us in some way. And to know that we can look forward to perhaps another 100 years of doing the same.
Whether we realize it or not, the people on this planet are interconnected.
Absolutely.
Aren't we all?
Absolutely.
One way or the other.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And so when we think about that, it's the work that we do, it can either improve or it can detract. And to know that we have the opportunity to improve every day on something that someone is experiencing through our programming. Just very grateful for that.
In our last 15 seconds, that has long been the philosophy of the Urban League, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
Since the very beginning.
Yes, empowering communities and changing lives. And we get changed in the process.
Yeah.
And for that, we're grateful.
I'm grateful that you're here. I'm better because you're here, Samia. Samia Bray of the Urban League. She's Director of Emerging Programs and Institutional Advancement. Tell everybody at the Urban League we said hello.
I will do that, Leon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. You take care, everybody. Thank you for watching Kaleidoscope. I'm Leon Bibb. Be well.
This has been a presentation of News Channel 5's Kaleidoscope, a weekly public affairs program brought to you in partnership with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland.